Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Kick Out Crew. Take it over, Gallagher.
Welcome to the Kickout Crew, ladies and gentlemen, and we appreciate you liking and subscribing us. And what I wanted to recommend is if you guys can write a review for us, and the review isn't for us; it's to tell everybody else how good the show is, right? So it's word of mouth. So the better we get, more people we get. Maybe this thing will have legs. I'm kidding. This thing already has legs. Um,
Two and a
so
half.
got my little outline over here that I did text to everybody. So we can start off by just kind of catching up with the boys. Mr. El Karai, how was your week?
Not too bad, I guess. About to go out of town, hit up some karaoke for some people that are, moving from post. Kind of a little goodbye to them. Obviously, getting pumped up for Rumble weekend in Atlanta, and just being on the up and up. Well, there may be some changes coming at my place of employment. My boss is interviewing for other positions and stuff,
Right
so
on.
she'll probably be moving. So, I'm kind of it'll be my time to shine, I guess. Cage bird can't fly, so I'm kind of no offense, but I'm kind of ready to fly. You know what I mean?
I do, man. You get to a point where you want to start moving up and around. I'm at that point in my job right now. Mr.
Yeah.
Whitaker, how's it going, man?
Oh man, I tell you what, you know what? This week has been crazy, and we are getting ready right now, as we speak tonight, for a big ice storm, is what they're calling it. So, you know, it is what it is. I got food to cook or not to cook, and I got a wood heater, so we're gonna stay warm. And no, we're just gonna live it like it is. I got my generator ready to go when we need it, and call it a day.
Nice.
Just
How long does the generator last on the tank?
uh, well, actually, I got a buddy of mine's because mine needed a new carburetor. I found
Okay.
that out last week, and it didn't come in until late today at the shop. So,
Right on.
but mine would last probably about 10, 12 hours on tank.
Nice.
Easy. Yeah.
We've been selling a lot of generators, similar reasoning, everybody chicken little. Um, but some of our customers have a gas line hooked up to the generator, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, that works too. I can, mine does that, but I don't hook mine up to the whole house.
Oh, for
Like,
sure.
a lot of people they do the whole thing where they hook up theirs, to the whole house, and they run through gas quick when they do that. I do it when I need. I hook it up, in the living room to the TV, the Wi-Fi box. Run a couple of extension cords to the living, like the bedrooms for the kids. That's all I need. I'll got one for the refrigerator. I'll plug in every couple hours, let that run for an hour or two, and I save on gas that way. And that's all I need. I don't need the whole house hooked up, all that other stuff, but we make do with what we got.
That's it. A couple weeks
And
ago, we were worried about losing power, and I didn't have the boys, and I'm just like, dude, I'll just get a freaking blanket and
that's it.
a
If it was
sweatshirt.
Yeah,
Like,
if it wasn't for the kids, I wouldn't even need
yeah,
it. You know what
for
I'm
sure,
saying?
brother.
But I get like I said, I got wood heat, so I got a wood stove.
You got a
I
Woody?
can
Is that what
cook
you
on
just said?
I can cook on it if I need to. I can do what I have to do, and I make it work.
Make it work.
I thrive on this stuff. Just so
Mike's
you know,
a
I
survivalist.
thrive on I'm looking out for it. Not so much the cold, like summertime. Let's get a hurricane coming through, knock out all the power lines. I'm good. Like I'm good to go.
I
But
um I would be the first person eating during a zombie apocalypse. Mike is going to be the one making it the cut. He's
yeah,
going to be fucking The Walking Dead, the end of the end. Be like, and then they were all gone. We lost a
that's
lot of
right.
good men and women out there, but Mike Whitaker, he somehow survived. And I'm the guy in the first scene
Somehow,
being like, "Yeah, I'm fine." Ah!
yeah. somehow. But I thrive on this. I actually I enjoy living like this. I really do.
Kind of off
Like
the grid
just knowing I can do it. Yeah, just
for
knowing I
sure.
can do it, and showing the kids how to do it. So when it comes that time, they can do it.
Absolutely.
So
So just want
we're
to
ready
let the
for it.
audience know that even though we are not recording it for copyright reasons, we are watching Saturday Night Night's main event in the background. Currently, we are watching the Liv Morgan and Roxanne match versus what do they call it?
Rio.
Rio.
Isn't she a
Yeah,
AEW star?
yeah,
Rio?
she sure is.
I mean, I don't know how that works, but I mean, they're making it work.
Making it work. But I got the very, very fortunate when I about 10, yeah, almost 10 years. Well, yeah, about 10 years ago, 2017, went down to Florida with my ex-wife and our and Michael. Look, please don't send the cease and
Copyright.
desist. Although, how cool would it be to get a cease and desist letter from the WWE?
Yeah,
So
they. Hey, we get them business, so they ain't gonna do that shit.
absolutely. So when I was down there, we were in Tampa, and that was when NXT was in Winter Park and stuff like that. So we weren't that far from it. And if I get the wrong town, let me know, James. But I remember going there, and Liv Morgan was one of the first matches. I think it was Liv Morgan and Mandy Rose, and you could tell like she had a lot of ability. You could tell. I saw Bobby Roode that night. I saw Shinsuke, my boys DIY.
Was
Um,
was this NXT?
it was NXT. Yeah, it was when they were
Okay.
it was when they first started touring after
Uh,
they kind of revamped.
okay, so that this is like because when they first started, they were at the Full Sail
Yeah,
area. That's about that same time.
yeah. So I was about 2.5 hours from Full Sail, I think I remember. And then but where I was, I want to say I was maybe 40 minutes from I want to say it was Winter Park. I could be wrong, but it was like a gym. It was a high school.
Winter Park's more like Orlando type area, right?
Okay. Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah.
It was a high school, but man, when I drove up and it was the coolest thing to see that NXT trailer in like a high school parking lot. I'm like, oh, this is cool,
Something
man.
different. Right.
And yeah, Liv Morgan was there, and I saw Bobby Roode and Mandy Rose, and it was when Lana first started training to become a wrestler.
Oh,
Yeah. And and it's crazy how, like you look back at now, like they were just beginning and they weren't
Yeah.
really a big star then, and like they were just there. And now, I mean, we're watching them on, a Sunday Night Main Event.
Well, it just shows you how long it takes somebody to really understand and be a pro at their job.
Yeah. I mean, and but does it take them that long to be a pro at their job? It just take them that long to get over.
Well, what I mean by that is like it takes them that long to understand how to work a crowd, how to tell a story in the ring. Like you had that raw talent, the Javon Evans. Like when he really gets it, forget about it. But
Right.
there's always going to be people who are going to pick up their job a lot quicker. Guys like Kurt Angle, guys like Brock Lesnar. But I think overall, unless you're that super talented, high IQ type of person, if you work as hard as you're going to start learning different things, and that's how you do something wrong, but then you learn how to do it right. And John Cena says it takes 2 years to get a guy over, and like I kind of get it because like 6 months ago I couldn't care less about Ricky Saints. Could not care less about him. Same thing with Ethan Page. Now
Okay.
I'm like, oh, these guys are the best things on NXT.
So
And
you
Ethan
think it's
Page,
because they're on
what's
you
that?
think it's because they're on NXT instead of AEW? Like you think that could be a big
For me personally, yes. But what I mean is like the NXT has given them the chance to tell their story, and every week they get better. They make me more interested. Like Ethan Page, like I said, it was a good, Ricky Saints and Ethan Page were good intros, and they were great shocks when they came. Same thing with Mariah May. Like they were great, like shock. Oh my god! But they've done such a good job of telling their story and not rushing it and letting us get to know their character. Whereas maybe when they were rookies, they would have been like, I got to do everything right now.
Right. So, and I agree with you a lot. And I feel this way about a lot. But I think WWE, they bring out the personality in the people. They bring out, you know, what they bring out the best in that person.
Bruce
So
knows how to
even
tell a story, man.
we exactly even like with Jade Cardow, like look at her. She
Perfect
was in
example.
AEW, a top star. She if she would have came straight to WWE right then and there, she wouldn't have been nowhere close to that.
Mm.
She had to take months off, and they even said, "Hey, we're we need to get her to WWE stats," and that's what they do with her.
Right. I think, but what I'm saying is like they put the time in also. Like Liv Morgan put the time in, and
Yeah.
Jade
Oh,
Cargill
yeah.
put the time in.
Definitely those people. Liv Morgan, Ethan
Yeah.
Page. All the
Yeah,
ones you're talking
that's
about.
what I'm just saying. Like it's just like you just can't like you gotta give them a chance to tell their story.
All right. So, how do you feel about somebody like Trick Williams? He
I
just he,
I think
he
Trick Williams is a freaking star, man.
okay. So, me personally, not watching NXT all the time. You know, he comes in from NXT straight to he's on what SmackDown.
Back down.
Yeah. So, and he's in a world title picture. Does he deserve that title shot right now, or do you think he should earn
So
that title shot?
I got two answers for that one. The first one is I'll default what Bruce said. If you want to take top guys come in on top. If you want to make a top guy, you bring him in on top. And then two, if you got a chance to watch some of his stuff in NXT, I mean, he was a TNA champion. He was the NXT champion a long time. I mean, he went from Carmelo's sidekick to like one of the greatest NXT guys in history. And I think if you have that background, then you can. I mean, I did not expect the entire crowd to chant "whoop that trick." I think that right
Right.
there is proof, at least proof that I'm like, oh wow, there's a lot more eyes on this than I thought. But dude, that
Well,
guy's a star, just like Jake Cargill.
it shows that they know who he is.
Absolutely.
But is he that entrance?
Well,
Everybody
you
has
gotta you gotta throw him in.
there's the entrance and there's that ring work. Like you get what I'm saying? Like I mean, everybody
Trick
has their
can go.
entrance.
Trick can go, man.
He can go, but can he work it in the ring? Can he work the promos? Because this past Friday, I seen him on a promo, and I ain't gonna lie, I didn't feel it.
That's
I
okay.
think I think he was taking too much from everybody else. I think he was trying to act like The Rock. He was
Trick
trying to
Willie,
act.
baby.
Hey, I'm not trying to doubt him. I'm not trying to hate on him.
Oh, Mike, I'm just busting your balls, brother.
Yeah, no, I get it. I'm just saying. I think he was trying to take too much from other people and try to bring that into him instead of being his own.
Yeah, and I think he'll learn from that.
And that's what he has to do.
Yeah.
That's what he has to do. So to me personally, he's not ready for that next, level, but he has to work on that. He has to make sure he has to be Trick Williams. That's what he has to be.
Yeah, for
He
sure,
can't
bro.
be a Trick Williams mixed with The Rock or mixed with Stone Cold or mixed with Cody Rhodes or
Like
you
LA
know,
Knight.
I was
yeah,
about to
or
say,
LA,
yeah.
LA Knight, which LA Knight is mixed with a little mixed with Austin and The Rock. Like you can't do that. You have to be your own. And once he gets his
Dude, somebody
own
asked
and
me
he
who LA
does
Knight
his own
was, and I said
thing,
that The Rock.
yes,
I
yeah,
said The Rock and Stone Cold had a kid. That's LA Knight.
that's exactly right. That's exactly what would come out of it.
Shoes
For
of a
sure,
champion,
man.
baby.
James, we've been dominating this conversation. What's your kind of 2 cents about guys coming in on top or anything, man?
I mean, if you debut him on top, I get that for sure. Like, because they didn't bring Blake Monroe in and just be like, oh, hey, by the way, here's Blake Monroe. Like, no, they made like that a thing. Like Ricky, that was a debut. Like, it made an impression.
Yeah.
So I think that's a good way to do about it, for sure. But and just shit takes time. We act like they haven't been stars until just now, but I know that wasn't the context we were using. But like Liv and look at Rhea Ripley. She came in there like nobody knew who the hell she was. Now
Right.
non-wrestling fans know who she is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Like
and
she's
I agree with that.
huge.
I'm just saying, like we got this Fatal 4-Way coming up. Yeah, it's tonight. And Trick Williams is in it. To me, I don't think he deserves to be in it.
So you would have had you think Matt Cardona would have been better for that role?
I think LA Knight would have been better for that role.
I think they're saving LA Knight for the Rumble.
True.
Could be. But I'm just saying, like, somebody like that could have been better. I understand they're trying to push him and try to say, hey, he was a top guy in NXT, but is he a top guy for WWE?
So let me ask you a question. What do
Oh, well,
you
what about your
think,
boy Maxwell then?
Maxwell? So let me ask you a quick question though, Mike. If I'm Triple H, what's more valuable to my brand? Bringing back a guy that everybody knows who he is and probably is going to take a fall or not going to win, or bringing in a guy like Trick Williams, he's not going to win, but showing the world what he can do.
Uh,
Not necessarily coming in as a top guy or earning that shot. Just, hey, look, this is what he can do against Sami Zayn, Randy Orton.
yes. No, and here's the problem. How much is that loss going to hurt him?
I don't think
You
anybody's
you don't
remember
you
it.
don't want to bring him. I think it's better to bring him in as a mid card person, high mid card. I'll say high mid card, and let him win instead of him coming in with world champion people and losing.
So if he came in against Ilya Dragunov, right? Beats Ilya
Let
Dragunov for the U.S. title.
let him win.
Then what? But then
Let,
what?
then let him. Then and actually, it's
Carmelo.
Carmelo that has it, by the way.
Carmelo. But I
But
mean, I'm going back to when he first debuted.
yes,
Ilya was a
let
title
him win
champion.
that. Let him be. I'll be okay with him being U.S. champion. That's
But what does
fine.
it? But what does it do? I mean, what does it do? I mean,
It
I'm
just
not
bring
trying to
it
be
bring.
contrarian, but I'm
It's a
like,
it's a start at that program. It's not just throwing him right into it.
I know, but why does everybody got to start in the minor leagues? Why can't they? Why can't they start the year on the main roster? I mean, on the
Because
major
where
league
did
roster.
you always have to start from the bottom and work your way up.
But what's to say he
It
hasn't?
it
I mean,
doesn't
I
it
think
doesn't matter.
NXT is a lot different now than I don't think NXT is too really
I
considered the minor
I
leagues now.
I don't. Yeah, and I'm not saying you have to start your bottom as in like work your way with like a jobber, but coming from NXT, you should start your way at the US title or the IC title and work your way up from there. You
But I
shouldn't
think,
get
yeah.
a jump up straight to the world title.
But you also get
There's
the
so many
experience.
other people that's been there. In this Fatal 4-Way, who do we have? We have Randy Orton, Sami Zayn, Trick Williams, and
Damian Priest. Exactly.
Damon
Exactly.
Priest.
And
Okay,
and you couldn't remember the
and
fourth guy's
and
name.
so I'm struggling with it. Okay, so I'm struggling with it. So there we go. Why
But you
not?
couldn't, but that's kind of the point though, right? Like you
Yeah,
couldn't
but
remember the
why
guy's
not
name off the top
LA
of your
Knight?
head.
But why not LA Knight? Why does LA Knight not deserve a spot right there besides Trick Williams?
But if he's not going to win the match, what does that do for
What
LA Knight too?
what about The Miz?
The Miz, he's busy with Carmelo Hayes.
What about Jey Uso?
Jey Uso's a tag team champion.
But he's a former world champion. Like
He is. And
all
he
those
fought CM Punk at Saturday Night's Main Event and lost in
yes,
the title match.
I'm saying like there's people like that deserves a spot in that match more than him. But
It's scripted,
but
right,
also
buddy?
I can't say I'm a fan or I'm not a fan. I don't watch NXT, so I can't say that. This is coming from somebody that just watches Raw and SmackDown. You got
Right.
somebody that
No,
showed up
you're
on
making
SmackDown 2 weeks ago why they're in the world title picture.
And I'll be honest, Mike. The reason why I'm kind of going at you is because I'm trying to make you change my mind. Like I'm trying to get your point of view.
No,
You
I
know what
get
I mean?
it. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like, Chris, NXT, but NXT is the independence of WWE.
I think a guy like Trick Williams, they have high expectations for because other than Jade Cargill, they don't debut guys much like this, right? So look at Del Rio. They treated him like a star from the get, and he
Okay,
just
Carmelo Hayes, they had high hopes for him. What'd they do with him? U.S. title, perfect for him. I'm excited for it. He does it every week. He does that open challenge. I'm excited for Carmelo Hayes doing that. Do the same thing with these NXT people that you're bringing up.
Do you
I
remember
don't
how
think,
Carmelo Hayes came to SmackDown?
yeah, one time,
No, but I'm saying he was the number one draft pick. So
yeah,
that was a big deal. He was the guy. He was going to be the guy.
right, and he's proven himself. Like look at
But they brought him
look at
in
the
on top.
matches he's doing.
But they brought him in on top.
Right.
So I don't think Trick Williams.
But did they bring him in?
Did
Did they bring him in on a world title match?
Yeah.
They didn't bring him in on a world title match.
No, but they brought him in as the number one pick in the first couple of weeks. He had high profile matches.
He had high profile. Yes, he proved himself in those couple weeks. He didn't come in and do a couple of promos and say, "Oh, I'm in the world title match."
All right, I'm going to give you a guy's name that we're going to see real shortly. Obafemi. What do you feel about him?
A little bit of him. Seen a little bit of him. Big boy. And by what I've seen of him, the next Brock Lesnar.
So
if he gets that damn entrance worked out, that damn dancing to the ring ain't gonna cut it.
It don't do it for you, Mike.
It don't cut it. No.
But
if he comes out walking out like he's gonna whoop somebody's ass, I'll give it to him.
Well, that's
if he's coming out there.
But he can do whatever the hell. Like, is anybody gonna tell him to stop? He's just enjoying himself. He's like, when I get to the ring, man, you're done. Like, that's it, man. Like, enjoy the show now because it's done. It's over.
I can't wait for him to do a run in on a match, and it's like somebody's getting their ass kicked. Like, here comes Obafemi.
Yeah, yeah, that's like back when Matt Hardy was getting his ass whooped, and Jeff Hardy came out and he stopped in the middle of him getting his ass whooped and started juking. Coming down his AEW debut. Like, come on now. Like, you don't want to dance to the ring. Do your stuff. Come out. Show your muscles. Do what you got to do. Walk the ring and whoop somebody's ass.
Dude, but everybody does it when he's walking the ring. It's a shtick. I got you, though.
It's just something for me to bitch about.
To me, it's like when Lesnar is like laughing on the way to the ring. He's like just having fun because he knows once he gets in there, like you got no chance.
You ain't got no chance, but still. But he has to prove himself.
But again, what's proving himself in the world of wrestling? Like it's scripted.
I can't wait for MJF.
I think
back off about MJF going to WWE. You gonna make him be in the opening matches? He's got to prove himself, Mike.
I'm just saying I can see him being a Brock Lesnar type person. I can really see it.
When does he come
Jericho's about to go back. Is he going to be the jobber? Does he have to prove himself again?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I mean, WWE just has so much top talent that it's so hard to. They got 2 world titles. They got and then they had the US and the IC title. And they have 45 top guys. How are you gonna play that?
Kevin Owens comes in and beats John Cena.
Exactly. Could happen. And I'd be down with that. Like, I mean, Reno James likes him because he gives him the Stone Cold Stunner and everything else. Like,
he's America's the cover band wrestler. He does the
Exactly.
swanton. He does the stunner.
He's a cover band
Yeah,
wrestler. Why
he's
not cover the cover band
Oh, that's
rock
genius,
artist?
Sakurai.
just call him a fucking. He's the Attitude Era cover wrestler.
Exactly. I mean, he gives out the rock bottom.
Right?
He does it all. He's like Eugene.
Oh
Eugene.
yeah, for sure, man. Yeah. Oh, that's so funny.
Yes. Yes. I am using that moving forward. That is perfect. That's a perfect way to put it.
That's exactly what Eugene did. Eugene came out there and he gave everybody else his move because he didn't have the move.
Shout out Nick Hemsworth.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
perfect.
shout out to him. We love him to death. Boom. There you go. But
He played that part well.
Yeah.
Great. Perfect.
He did. He wasn't.
Nobody could have done it better.
No, it wasn't insulting. It wasn't like
Nope.
he didn't make fun of anyone.
Nope. But he came out, he did his job. Like,
Yeah.
that's what he did. He came out and did his job. Vince said, hey, I need you to go out here and do this. He went out there and he did it. Scored 100% in my book.
And he fought Triple H at SummerSlam.
There we go. How better than that?
Yeah. So as we're watching,
that'd have been a bathroom break match if I was there. Ugh.
Got a little Shinsuke versus AJ going on right now. A little strong style.
What do you think about the AJ versus Gunther?
Oh, I don't like it.
We'll see what happens.
Is this gonna be AJ's last match?
I don't know, man. Like,
he can't go out with a whimper like that, though. I mean, they gotta.
Oh, I know. Unless he just wants to kind of ease into the sunset. Maybe that's his thing. He's always been kind of like, I'll just show you what I can do. Maybe he just wants to kind of step back.
Well, his final match mean WWE? Because I would assume he go to Japan and like wrestle a couple of them again, like one final time.
He would have to. I think he's gonna win against Gunther somehow. Maybe it's a DQ. Maybe it's something. It's gonna be a screwed up finish. Let's say it's a screwed up finish that he wins. But I think this next couple months is gonna be stuff like against Shinsuke, and different people that he has great rivalry. Like same thing with John Cena. John Cena had his rivalry matches. And I see AJ doing the same thing, just not making a big deal out of it.
I don't see a farewell tour from AJ. I think it might happen like maybe after WrestleMania, like May or June.
What if he wins the Rumble?
Oh.
In 2 weeks.
I mean, next week.
He said 26 is his last year, but
win the Rumble,
can't be that early.
Mania, lose at SummerSlam, bow out.
No, it can't be that early.
I can't see AJ winning the Rumble.
I don't think he will. I was just talking shit. No. We all think it's Braun Breaker or bust, pretty much.
Yeah. I kind of think there's a slight possibility for Sami Zayn.
We got the one.
That's true.
Roman's the chalk bet right now, right? I think Roman has the best odds according to mybookie.ag. Shout out Chris Van Vliet.
Fuck my bookie. It's because it's Roman Reigns. That's why it is. Give up the one. Respect the tribal chief.
Yeah, no, I could see, dude. I could see Roman. I could see Braun. I could see Seth. I could see Sammy. I could see I could see Obafemi.
There you go.
Right,
man. I tell you what.
Give Trick Williams there.
I can see Trick Williams.
No, there we go.
Main Event Mania.
Heck yeah, Trick-a-mania, baby. Let's talk about it.
But then it depends on who they decide to fight, like who they decide to go against.
Yeah.
I mean, because right now you got CM Punk and Drew McIntyre.
I was gonna say, shit, Cody may fuck around and win the motherfucker again.
I was gonna ask, do you guys think there's a chance Cody wins?
I hope not. And I'm a Cody fan, but man, that's pushing him. That's pushing him too much.
I don't think that would go over well with anybody.
That's not gonna go over. Yeah.
Yeah.
If Cody wins the Rumble, he's going to get booed out of the arena.
And maybe, but maybe that's what WWE wants, and they have Cody win.
It could be. And
Jay.
is that it? Is that his heel turn?
I don't think it's gonna happen, but Jake, I was thinking today,
If Jay wins it, they will boo the shit out of that, and that would be a good way to turn heel.
Another person they would boo the shit out of if Jay won it. Like, there's so many top baby faces they have. If they win, they would boo the shit out of it. Like, so who do you go for?
I got a guy that's just always out there. What about Brock?
Yeah, that
Brock
goes
versus,
real
Brock
well.
versus, what about CM Punk versus Brock at WrestleMania, man?
Yeah. I'll tell you what though, and I seen a stat today on it was today I seen it. AJ Styles versus CM Punk.
That would be great.
It's never happened. They've never had a match together.
Uh-oh.
Calf crusher.
Why not have it at WrestleMania?
Well, unfortunately, like Thanos, Gunther is inevitable. And we might not even get past next weekend.
Yeah, but CM Punk's champ now. Have AJ Styles win the Rumble and go against CM Punk.
Does his mask mean anything? Do y'all know?
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe something to honor Shinsuke.
AJ's got a mask on.
Yeah, that's on me. Are you behind?
Well, he came out with a mask on.
Oh, I think that's his New Japan.
God, I'm way behind.
Yeah, I'm at 109.39. I'm at 110.
I was like, what is Peacock doing to me right now?
Oh, they did the same thing to me. It didn't have me live.
I was just now at the entrance.
We're in the middle of the match.
Well,
I jumped ahead, I guess.
Professional podcast.
Podcast.
I think when I switched tabs on my Internet Explorer, well, Google Chrome, mind you, I think when I switched tabs, it paused.
I think that match had something to do with him with his New Japan stuff.
I think so too.
Because him and Shinsuke had a big feud thing in New Japan. Which, hey, Bryant, can you tell us about this? Oh, no, sorry. He's working on other podcasts.
The Voice from the Heavens. That's not the name of the podcast. I was just saying that's what we just call it.
Oh, that's a podcast, like the actual voice.
Right. Yeah. Voice from the Heavens. Turn it. 3 eggs are better than one.
Yeah, the Breakfast Club, whatever they call themselves.
Yeah, 3 eggs are better than one. Shout out to y'all. Y'all do a good job. Listen to you every Monday.
Yeah.
Gets my mood going for the week. Like, what the fuck? You know?
Yeah, Matt's cool. And then there's Brad, you know?
Yeah.
I like Brad. I actually listened to, there was a story he told on one of their most recent episodes, had me like rolling, laughing.
Was it did it have something to do with him standing in a deli line?
I believe it did.
Shout out Brad.
So, Mike, you want to talk
thanks
about
for the defensive coordinator, Eagles.
Was that?
The Cowboys hired the DB coach from Philly as their defensive coordinator.
Oh, okay. And Mike McCarthy went to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, the Yinzers that I know are real happy about that.
Yeah, Bober was. I was going to say, yeah, Bober not too happy, my friend. Bober, miss you, man. Next time, gotta have a beer soon.
So do we have a Gallagher's Gold this week?
We do, but I figured we'd be a little casual. We'll get to that. I was gonna ask, we got any meal and any food ideas for us this week?
Well, honestly, this week, like I said, I'm getting prepared for a big winter storm and to be without power for possibly a week or two. Ain't no telling. So what I did is a couple weeks ago, I made that over-the-top chicken chili, and I took the rest of it and put it in a Ziploc bag, throw it in the freezer. So I took that stuff out, and what I'm going to do with that one is take it, dethaw it, throw it in my little Dutch oven cast iron pot I got, and I'm gonna throw it on my wood stove that keeps me warm at night, and let that bitch warm up, and that's what I'm gonna have.
I like it.
I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, I got my wood stove, and which it's a wood heater, and but I can get that bitch hot, and I can cook eggs, I can cook steaks, I can do whatever I need to do on it, or I can just keep keep a low temperature on it, keep the house nice and cool, and throw something on there and just let it cook all day.
And just for the record, this is the second time Mike has talked about his wood on this podcast.
Yes, exactly. I love my wood stove. I ain't gonna lie, I love my wood stove. I don't need nothing. I need to go out there, cut a tree, and I live in the fucking woods, so I got plenty of damn trees. So I cut up a tree, chop it up a little bit, throw it in my damn heater, and my house stays warm, and I can cook on it. Let's
I was
go.
really
No,
expecting Mike to be like, "Well, I'm preparing for not having power, so we're gonna be eating canned tuna."
Yes, I'm like,
and
is he gonna give? I'm like, is he gonna give us
honesty,
Vienna
like some
sausages.
type of survival tip? Is he gonna give us something we can kind of take with us in case zombie apocalypse again?
yeah. But in all honesty, that's what I'm just gonna do this week. But I have an extra special for you guys this week.
All right.
So what I'm gonna do is a dill pickle chicken wing. How about
Okay.
that? You guys like pickles? You guys,
It
Love
does
them.
look like a good pickle.
you guys
Dig it.
love pickles, right?
Dig
Everybody
it.
loves pickles, right? So
Diggity.
here's what you want to do. You want to get you a jar of pickles, okay? And then you want to get you a bag of wings. And then you take that juice from the pickles and pour it into the bag of wings. Then you got to let it marinate. 24 hours. Best. Let it marinate for 24 hours. You got to let all that pickle juice soak into those wings. Okay? And then after 24 hours, you take those wings out. And then you go and you get some dill pickle seasoning. Brand new. Out on the shelf. Now, Danos. Not sponsoring us yet, but soon to be sponsored. Danos. Dill
Yum yum,
pickle.
get you some. Sorry.
There you go. Dill's seasoning. You want to sprinkle that on the wings. And here's what you got to do. If you got a smoker, this is the best way to do it. You throw the wings on there when it's off. And all you got to do is turn that bitch up all the way to 400. You want to do a 0 to 400 cook. That's what this is called. So you take them on there. You throw the wings on there when the grill's cold. Just turn that grill up to 400 degrees. You want to flip them every 30 minutes. Flip them. Then you wait another 30 minutes. Flip them again. Then you give them 10 minutes. Flip them again. Another 10 minutes. Flip them again. Then you take them out. And then they're nice and crispy. They're ready to go. What's your seasoning? You want hot? Do you want mild? You decide. But then you have your dill pickle wings, no matter what you do with them.
I like it.
I'm
How
telling you,
pickly are they? I mean, that sounds like a lot of pickle.
they no, you know what? They don't taste
Pick
like
me as you
pickles.
want.
I'm telling you, they don't taste like
As many as
pickles,
you want.
but it actually has a good little crisp to them. Like that pickle has that little crisp when you take a bite out of it. They're pretty good.
But is it like an overpowering pickle juice, or is it kind of like a subtle? I mean, because that's a lot of marinade, a lot of pickle.
Yeah, you
Inside that
marinate.
food.
Okay, so for me personally, I take them, I marinate them in it, but I also throw some wing sauce, like some
Oh,
hot
okay,
sauce and everything else in there.
you
So
left
that
that
kind of
part out.
brings out the flavor. You can put some garlic in there. You can do, whatever your typical flavor is in there for them. But if you're a big pickle fan, that straight up do it with the pickle sauce, and then the pickle seasoning, and you will enjoy these wings.
So, do you make like when you had like fried pickles, they'll have like a fry sauce. Do you make something like that? You could also dip the wing in.
Well, you do your wings, like just regular
Just your
ranch
wing
dipping
sauce.
sauce. Yeah, just do a ranch dipping sauce. I do like personally. I like to make my own ranch sauce. You get the ranch packet with the mayonnaise. I like to do that stuff, and I always add in like chili pepper flakes in there. Kind of mix it up with a few other things to make it a little bit more spicy. But you know, I like hot things. I'm the type of person that can eat a jalapeno or a habanero, and you know, I like hot stuff. But for somebody that doesn't like hot and like sweeter and stuff like that, this dill pickle wing is a way to go.
I like it.
You can even take like the dill pickle seasoning and put it inside your ranch and mix it up.
That would good. Yeah,
And
because
it,
you
and
gotta
it
cut
gives
that.
it that
You gotta
little bit
cut
of
that
sweetness
acid a
taste.
little bit. You gotta
Yeah,
cut that pickle.
just that little bit,
Yeah,
and it works. It's everybody's game. It's like a Buffalo Wild Wings. They have there's a reason they have 25 different flavors because everybody has a different taste for it.
for sure.
What's the deal, Pickle?
And there we go. Shout out to James Dills.
I don't know if you guys are. I don't know if you guys are caught up with the Styles match, but this is fantastic, man. This might be AJ's last showcase before Gunther happens.
It's
Right.
been great. I've been watching it.
Come
Shout out.
on, Kinshasa into a Styles slash.
I'm beginning to get it. Oh,
Oop.
Oh, oh, oh.
Oh God, that Kinshasa. I'm sorry, man. That can never feel good.
And they've been trading them off too, like because AJ's done them. It's kind of cool. It's very good back and forth.
And I will say, AJ kind of said like last year that he's going to retire in 26. So maybe last year was kind of his like, low key farewell tour. He won the tag titles with Dragon Lee.
True.
He, fought John Cena. He's been having he's been some top spots.
In January 31, it's done.
It's done.
Yep.
I mean, he had a great run with Dominic Mysterio.
yes.
True.
And he's also. I mean, he's
AJ,
a former Royal Rumble winner. I mean, he's won the Royal Rumble. Both of them have, right? AJ Styles won it.
No.
I don't
Just
think so.
Sinche? Okay.
Nah,
Well,
just
anyways, speaking of the Royal Rumble, if you guys go now on the Kickout Crew Twitter or Facebook, you can put in your two numbers, 1 to 30. If you get both numbers right, you will win a special prize from the Kickout Crew. So this episode is jumping out on Thursday. You still have 2 more days before this. You can do this. Go out there, put your two numbers on there, like, subscribe, and follow us on any platform you can. But put your two numbers in, 1 to 30.
I didn't know we were giving away. Who's paying for said prize?
The Kickout Crew.
Oh, really?
Are we pulling our
Whoa,
non-chips together?
I'll be damned.
So I got
I
a question. If
I
everybody,
have two of the same Hangman Page figures. I can give one of those to the
There you
winner.
I definitely have a couple, dude. I definitely got some figures I can send. But here's my question: if they're doing that on all platforms, are we gonna have more than one winner?
No, you have to, here's the deal. If you win the first one, you have to win the first one to enter in the second one. So if you win the first, which is probably going to be the females Royal Rumble, if you win that one, your number wins, you're automatically entered into the second Royal Rumble. If your number wins that one, then you win the prize.
You
It's
lost.
the same thing as what
Yeah,
Efren's doing
it's
on
the same
the
thing,
Game
yeah.
Show event.
I know. I understand what it is. If your number wins the women's, you got to win both of them to get the prize. Is basically what Mike's saying.
Oh, okay. So you're
So
making
you
it
have to win
difficult
both.
to win.
You have to
So-
win both. You win both, you get the prize.
Yeah.
We have very special
But
prizes.
which number is which number? Is that what you're doing? Like whoever's number they guessed first is going to be their.
You got one. You got 1 to 30. The entry
well,
number.
you told everybody to pick two numbers.
You did.
Yes, the entry number 1 to 30. The first one is the women's. The second
Okay.
one is the men's.
Gotcha.
AJ looks like he's saying
So
goodbye.
if you pick 16 and 13, and number 16 wins in the female,
Yeah.
you automatically go to the men's.
So I'm just saying, what if someone picks the numbers like, but they're reversed and they win? You're gonna be like, no, no, no. This was your women's one. This was your men's.
You have to pick the first one is your first one, the second one is your second one.
Gotcha.
I'm not gonna be a hard ass. I'm just saying how it is. we broke bitches. We don't get paid for this, so we got to kind of be
Yeah, I know. You're having
strict on
to
it.
play shit.
But
Guys, I'm
if
telling you,
you're
man, this is
lucky
an
enough
AJ
to
Swan
win,
song.
if you're lucky enough to win, we promise you it will be worth it. How about that?
You think this is it, Gallagher? They're
I
taking
mean,
they're taking a moment here.
standing ovations and Michael Cole's, a tribute to him. I again,
Or is it his
Gunther's.
last time in Canada? We got to remember that too. This is Canada.
He's from Georgia.
No, I'm saying like he's not
Yeah.
gonna do because John
Did he
Cena
lose?
Belfast and all that shit. Like this may be his last like
That's
international.
That's a good point. That's a good point. I mean, I'm just waiting for Gunther to snap his fingers and just be like, "All right, you're done."
Yeah.
You know. But maybe we save the Saturday night's main event stuff for another time. So I wanted to, I don't know how often we talk football, but like I just kind of wanted to get you guys' takes on, we only got 2 games left. What do you guys think? It's gonna happen tomorrow.
Denver's playing with a backup, so that's fun. I mean, no disrespect to Stidham, but the fucking Patriots are back in the Super Bowl. And the Seahawks, maybe. I really don't know. That one's kind of hard to call.
That one is.
I'm thinking Patriots gonna go there this year.
But Stafford may pull it out of his ass.
I think they both, I think this is the first. It's got to be one of the first years in a row where a team has faced 2 teams 3 times because the Seahawks played the Niners 3 times, and then the Rams and the Hawks are playing 3 times again, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, it means the NFC West was good division.
Oh, it was great. I think I think the Hawks are going to pull it out at home, but like you said, I think it's going to be a good game. But I don't think I want Denver to win so bad. I want Denver to win so bad. And I don't think
Nix was there. They may have fucked around.
I know, but I what's funny is like I don't think anybody's talking about the fact that the Patriots were the ones that drafted Jarrett Stidham.
True.
And how
Sean Payton's one of those coaches like you can damn near throw any quarterback in there and Sean Payton's going to get the most out of him.
I mean, I think they're going to keep it competitive for the first half, and then I think they're going to go into halftime and just be like, all right, no more messing around.
Yeah. The feel good story ends now.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we gave them a show. It's time.
Yeah. Vrabel's going to be riding their ass in the locker room, and they're going to come out fucking guns blazing.
So, Mike, you had asked me about if I think the Gallagher's goal today, and I like the casual conversation we're having today. It's kind of cool, so I'll kind of keep it cash. I was listening to the Beatles before, and I was listening to the White Album, and I listened to the first 3 songs while I was just doing something. And the first one on the White Album is Back in the USSR, and then you got Dear Prudence, and like I think it was the first Beatle album that really showed their different personalities.
Okay.
And what I loved about Back in the USSR was that he treated the USSR like it was the West Coast. Like he wrote it like a Beach Boy song.
Yeah.
And I just clicked today. I'm like, oh man, like that is so clever. He's being facetious. It's a satire on the USSR, and it's like, if you get it, you get it. But like smart people like that, I mean, like world leaders like that, they don't.
You don't know how lucky you are, boy.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, so Gallagher, I got something for you, and
Please.
this is for everybody out there too.
Let's do it.
We all know you're a big music person. You
Yes,
love
sir.
listening to music and everything else. If you're having a bad day, say it's just one of those days, a bad day. 3 songs that you would like to listen to.
Hey Jude. Hey Jude. Hey Jude.
Okay.
I like Hey Jude because there's one line in that song is take a sad song and make it better, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
no, I mean to answer your question, Hey Jude's one of them. I'm a big I like the band called Lake Street Dive, and there's a song called Know That I Know, and it's just such like a don't you know that I know that I know that I know. It's just like such a playful kind of words. And
Mhm.
and Dear Prudence actually would be the third one. And what I love about Dear Prudence is it's not a love story about romantically. It's a sweet song about like someone you care deeply about, right? The sun is up, the sky is blue, it's beautiful, and so are you. Like that brings me like Mike, when your girls wake up and they look at you for the first time in the morning, like they have this look of what's this day gonna hold? What am I? What they're so excited, and you're just like they're this beautiful little thing, and this beautiful person that you you get to see grow, right? And that
I,
innocence they have, and it's beautiful, and so are you. It's just like you're a beautiful person, and I love that you're in
yes.
my life,
My
and thank you.
my youngest daughter,
Yeah.
every morning when it's like she gets up, she gets out of bed, the first thing she does, she comes up to me, and I'll still be laying in bed. Like it's y'all get up, y'all get ready. Like I always give them an extra hour before I get up out of bed. But she'll get up out of bed, she comes up to me, she gives me a hug, gives me a kiss, says I love you, and then goes up there, like and does her thing every morning. Like that's her thing. Like she has to start. She wakes up, does her stretch, gets out of bed, comes in my room, gives me a hug and a kiss, says I love you, and does her thing.
It's because you're her person, and that's what's
It's
great. That's what's great. And when we have people like that in our lives, and we remember we have people like that in our lives, whatever's going on doesn't seem as important as these people.
right. I agree. So next question is when you're having a fantastic day, say you not so much won the lottery, but in your mind you won the lottery. You had a great day. You're headed home. This is a great day. What are you playing on the radio?
So I will say I don't necessarily. It's tough because I'll go in different moods, right? Like it's kind of what I listen to, like it's whatever, like the last song I heard or what pops into my head. But I will say this: there's a song that I've been listening to lately, and I sent you guys a message about it the other day that I've been start. You choose who you want to be every day,
Uh-huh.
and the one song I've been listening to hype me up every day before I go to work is Kit Wilson's theme song, man. Because you can't help but laugh and crack up, and it's so ridiculous. It's amazing.
Yes, I agree.
But a great, I love John Cena's theme song, man. I know that my family, the Gallagher family, is gonna roll over right now, and they're gonna say, "Who the hell are you? And where'd you come from?" But you know, your time is up. My time is now, man. Like it's James was
That's
talking
it.
before about not wanting to kind of you can't cage an animal for long, or whatever, however you put it. Can't cage a bird for long.
Nailed it. Nailed
Yeah.
it.
Well, like
Yep,
friggin'
that's it.
John
A
Cena,
caged bird
man.
can't fly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But like I told somebody the other day, I'm like, I think us as human beings should have a theme song every time we walk into a place.
Yes, I agree. I agree.
I mean, how cool would it be if you just friggin' walked into work, those double doors opened up, and bang, da.
Yep.
Oh man,
So have you guys heard about the band? I don't even know their band. It's an AI thing. The Unbound Music
no,
is what
can't
they're
say I
called.
have.
All right, so it's like a old Western country type stuff. So
Okay,
very, I mean, it's my type of music is what that is.
right on.
They got like I'll burn this bitch down. They got, I mean, that's pretty much like it's like that song is, you know, you fuck with my family, I'll get you, you know, type stuff. But it's apparently an AI generated band is what this is, and I'm digging a bunch of their songs.
So
You know,
let me ask you a question about that. How do you feel about somebody creating electronically or through AI a band, a song, rather than composing it themselves, writing it themselves, recording it themselves? And I don't have an opinion either way. I'm just curious what you kind of think about it.
man, if it hits the way it hits, then it hits.
I like that answer, man. That's a
So,
great answer.
you know, somebody has to be behind it in general, you know, to say this is what I want the song to be about. You know, one way, like it can be all AI. Like somebody has to say, "Oh, I want it to be about making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches," you know, and it's gonna be making about peanut butter, like that's what it's gonna be about, you know. And the way this one is, you know, it just like I said, it's like, you know, you fuck my family, I'm gonna come after you. I got like, and I'll get you. I'll like be on top. I'll win. Like it's one of those songs. But that band has so many different songs, and you can't even call it a band because it's all AI. But that whatever
Artist.
you want to call it has so many different
Maybe an artist.
songs that it it just makes you feel like if you listen to them. I mean, it just makes you feel like, oh damn, I feel this.
That's great, Mike. No, it's music
It,
is
it's something I would like recommend everybody try to, you know, at least listen to. Listen to a
so
few songs. You know, put them on YouTube, put them on Spotify, whatever you have to. It's like I said, it's, you know, Unbound Music is what it's called.
I'm writing that down.
Yeah. And I mean, they got, you know, they got a song. It's called You Got This. And it's about somebody, you know, and it's about a drug addict, you know, and trying to get over, get over their addiction, you know, and, you know, just, you know, say like, you were gonna stop, but then the next morning you woke up and you needed it more, so you did it again. You know, it's one of those things. They got, you know, hold on, let me look at it real quick. Um, Mugshot Grin. Mugshot Grin is another one that is you fuck with my family, and I'll deal with it, and I'm gonna smile when they take my mugshot. You know, like, but it's just it's an old Western modern country hip hop music band is what it is.
I'll check it out.
And so definitely check it out. You know, if y'all like some kind of music like that, I guarantee you guys will like it.
I think Mike, you're gonna be preoccupied in a second. Mr. Trick Willie's coming out.
Right?
Yeah, yeah, here in a minute, will we? But hey, I still got power. I ain't got no storm coming on right now, so I'm good.
So let's talk about it.
There you
You guys, I turned the volume up slightly on my phone here. Can you guys hear it through the mic?
I do. Right now I got
Okay.
Damian Priest doing his little stand in the corner.
Yeah. No, I gotta hit tricks. I gotta hit whoop that trick, man, throughout Montreal.
No, there we go. All right. Let's hear what we got.
Yeah. Track it.
Drag it. Is that
We can do not track
You're good
it.
right
That
there.
was a joke.
Yeah, Let's see how much of them do it.
Yeah,
Or
there'll be
Sami Zayn
one part of the
Madness.
video we can't post. It'll be that one. Our stuff used to get flagged overseas all the time.
really?
It was strange.
Yeah.
Here he
Look,
comes.
There he is.
Hey, this is great audio video for everybody at home. Flipping this part out.
That
Fast
crowd
shot.
is hot.
Yeah.
That crowd is hot. Into my note.
Trick Willie, baby. my son just said what? I forgot for a second my kid's name was Will. Trick Willie.
You think maybe Booker T put him over a little bit too much?
Oh no. I was just gonna say I miss Booker T on his entrance, man. Oh,
I did too. So what do you think about Mark Henry giving him his flowers?
I didn't hear that. But he did it on Busted Open?
Yeah, well, I was on somewhere. I seen somewhere on I think it was Twitter. Mark Henry giving him his flowers about it. And like I said, I have nothing against him, nothing at all. But Mark Henry's gonna give him his flowers, and certain people he's not.
I think opinions are subjective. And I think everybody's, my dad used to tell me, as I'm sure they told you guys, everybody's got one,
Everybody's got one. That's right.
right? It's subjective.
That's
It's
like
what we like. It's what we like. And that's, again, goes back to wrestling. It's what you like. It's what you prefer, Me and I was talking to little Jimmy Sorensen today for a little while.
That
And
sucks.
all right.
No, I'll see him. By the time he watches this, I'll see his ass.
We were talking about the Attitude Era and just the content of the Attitude Era and just how we just were a different society and we liked different things when we were in our late, our mid-teens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that goes with, and I think about it, especially with everything going on in the world nowadays. Like my dad used to tell me, it doesn't matter what you believe in. If you truly 100% believe in it, I will back you 100%. 100%. So if you believe this world needs to be burned down to the ground, I'll bring the gasoline and the matches. Just like in a way to support me, I guess is what you can say.
Yeah.
Like if that's truly what you believe in, whether it's right or wrong, like I'll support you. But you got so many things going on nowadays that people believe in different things, and you believe in one different thing than somebody else, and they have to argue with you about it. And we shouldn't be there.
Nah, it keeps getting more polarizing because it's nobody wants to be quote unquote wrong anymore.
And that's it. Like you can't be wrong. Like it's not about being wrong. You can believe in whatever you believe in. Whether it's somebody like being great in the wrestling ring, or whether it's this or whether it's that, like, just have respect for everybody. That's it.
You love the person, not the belief, right?
Right, exactly.
I mean, there's a fine line between that, but I know what you mean.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, pretty much.
Y'all think Sammy wins in his hometown and then goes to the Middle East to fight for the title?
Man, if Sammy wins tonight and it goes to OBEs, if Sammy wins tonight, he's winning the world title against Drew. Straight
in
up.
Saudi Arabia, that would be something.
That would be.
Or let me ask, guys. I'll go back to what I said before. Or would it be bigger if you lost tonight, had a week of I can't do it, I got to get into the Rumble, and then if he wins a Rumble, how much bigger of a pop would it be? Because then you get the WrestleMania moment, and then he could beat the shit out of Drew McIntyre.
So you think the Rumble win is better than the world title win?
I think it's a bigger deal because it's always the last match. It's the last moment they'll remember, Sammy winning the Royal Rumble. And then you'll have 3 months of storytelling about how Sami Zayn can't beat Drew McIntyre and he's 0-11 against Drew McIntyre. And I'm saying this completely as if McIntyre is not, losing to Cody next week. But I mean, you put it perfectly before, Michael. There is so much top talent on this roster that you don't need a title to tell a story. You can put Cody and Roman together without a title. You can put Brock and Roman. You can put Seth and Roman together with a title. But Drew and Sammy, you put a title in that story and it becomes gold, man.
So do we have Sammy winning the Rumble, or Sammy winning the world title. Because it's gonna be one of the two.
Yeah,
If
no,
if he loses tonight,
yeah,
he's going to win the Rumble.
I think so.
Like that.
All
In
right.
my opinion, if he loses tonight, he's going to win the Rumble.
I
And then he
think so.
goes on to WrestleMania
And he beats Drew.
and he beats Drew. Or do you want him to
That
beat?
shit. Y'all
Or
smoking
do you
that
want to
shit.
beat? Do you want him to beat Drew at Saudi Arabia, where he is? It's pretty much his hometown. He gets that pop like it's his hometown.
He does, but dude, winning a title at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I think winning the Rumble and then following that with winning the title, the old twofer, I think that's
Yeah.
a better way to go for sure.
Yeah. Now, of course, Braun Breaker's gonna, beat this down, but it's always great to, as Sam Roberts likes to say, speculate wildly.
Yeah. Because when y'all started saying it, I was like, it's Braun.
Oh, of course it is, man. But I mean, it would be a cool
Braun
story
Mania,
to
you
say.
know?
Well,
Yeah.
here's my opinion. Sammy wins tonight. Sammy wins the title at the Rumble, and then he loses at
Braun
Mania.
Breaker beats his ass.
Yep, at Mania.
Yeah.
I think Braun Breaker's beating CM Punk at WrestleMania. So you have, so I'm gonna Braun
yeah,
Breaker
he has
can win the
a-
chamber too, or Sammy
Yeah.
wins the chamber, or maybe Sammy
Whoever,
wins. The chamber.
whoever
wins the
wins the chamber.
Yeah, maybe Sammy wins the chamber. Isn't it Isn't the chamber in Montreal?
Oh, man. Is
Oh.
it? I think it is.
Right,
might
I could be
be.
completely wrong, but it might be.
Holy cow.
Bryant, what do we have?
Let's see, elimination chamber.
That'd be even better because if he loses a Rumble, then everybody can be like, you are a piece of shit. You're never going to do it. You're
Yep.
just, mid-card Jones. And then, because then he'll probably have to, win a
Oh, it's in Chicago.
Oh,
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's in Chicago.
Oh, fuck it. We almost had it booked right there perfectly.
I know, right? Oh,
He's too over now to wait another year to give it to him. They're not going to wait until
They're not going to
year.
give it to him. They're going to LA Knight his ass. LA Knight was riding, a rocket ship to the moon, and they didn't do jack shit with it. They did with Jey Uso, but they didn't do jack shit with the LA Knight rise.
So I'm gonna ask you guys.
Sammy was hotter when he was with the bloodline shit and turned on Roman than he's ever going to be. And they didn't do nothing with it.
Oh man, dude, I was at that Rumble when he freaking turned on Roman.
Really?
Oh, it was insane.
That was loud.
Yeah, it was.
I think what got Sammy over was him versus Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
That right there showed everything about Sami Zayn.
Well, what got him over was being Usi, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I hated his little Ginger Fidel bullshit. I hated that so much.
Yeah.
And he'd come out like the fucking Scarecrow and Wizard of Oz, just flailing all over the place.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hated that.
I think last year was good. I would not on the same level because Cody's Cody, but I would almost compare last year as Sammy's WrestleMania 39 to 40 journey, where he wants to be this champion, but he had to realize, hey, I just got to be me. And now the fans get behind him. And now because you can have Braun you can have Breaker win the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
Yep.
What if Joe Hendry wins the Rumble?
Oh,
Joe, I'm gonna tell you one thing. Don't say anything like that unless you think it possibly has a chance of happening. Okay.
I think he has a chance to entering. I mean, there's that chance.
I think he'll be in the Rumble, but winning the Rumble,
I would assume he's definitely in the Rumble.
I mean, winning the Rumble. I mean, don't speak that into existence unless it's going to happen, please.
I've heard a lot of shit talk about how there's been nobody declaring themselves for the Rumble, up until this week. I'm down with that. I'm down with not knowing who's going to be in the Rumble.
Absolutely.
I would be okay if nobody declares themselves for the Rumble. And, of course, you got your Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, stuff like that. Let them do it, but that's it.
I'm with you. Maybe four.
Yeah, give you a 4 or 5 top guys.
Yeah.
I'm declaring it and leave it at that.
Yeah, like Roman, Cody, they could be like, I'm gonna win the Rumble and win my belt back. Like they can say that, that's cool. But all
Yes.
these other randos are just like, and I'll be in the Rumble. Like,
Yeah, who cares?
down with you. Give the
Yep.
surprise.
And then leave it at that. I am completely down with that.
Like I am happy Asuka and Kairi Sane are in the Rumble, but I didn't need to hear it on Raw.
Yeah.
But I will say, because Cody, after you lose, excuse me, after you lose the title, it's like, what do I do next? So at least now he's telling the story of, okay, I'm going to go in the Rumble and I'm going to gain it back. So even if he loses, now he's got a new story. And Roman hasn't been around in a while, so it's like, all right, he'll be back at the Rumble.
Right.
So guys, like, absolutely. But no, I mean, we don't need to know the Miz is going to be in the Rumble. We don't need to know the
Right, yeah.
Miz is going to be in the Rumble.
Exactly. And we always have to have that surprise too. So whether it's Jericho, whether it's somebody else, like you have to have that surprise. Like, oh shit! Like he's like when Edge came back.
That was
you cannot tell me that was not off the wall.
I watched that before, man. Oh, goosebumps
every single time.
I was watching
go back now to this day.
He was not a wrestling fan, and he was like, hey, "Wasn't that guy? Didn't he have like a broken head or something?" I was like, "Yeah, but he's been out for like 9 years."
Yeah, you can go back to this day, and when his music hits, that just the way the atmosphere was. I mean,
I remember
it brings chills.
I remember audibly saying, "Oh shit" when he came out.
Yes, I agree. I did too. Oh shit!
I said, "Holy shit!" I remember. I said, "Holy shit!" Oh, Trick Willie!
Trick Willie!
Which is the silliest nickname in the world, but it's great.
It's silly. It's Trick Willie.
It's silly. It's Trick Willie.
Oh. I do see him becoming a star.
He just, I mean, he's good.
He needs to work on his promos.
I don't know.
Last night on Friday, his promo against who the fuck was he in the ring with? Sammy.
Well, he was in the ring with Sammy and Damien. So, like, yeah. I guess I think he was just trying to.
He was being a Rocky Austin, Randy Savage, Macho Man.
I don't know. I mean, okay,
all mixed together.
I will say, yesterday was a little bit over the top, but I think generally, he was just nervous because he was in there with a guy like Sami Zayn and Damian Priest.
Well, you can't be nervous.
No, I'm not saying. I don't mean nervous. I just mean like I got to get mine when I get the mic. Versus just like knowing he's going to get the mic, knowing he's going to get time to say what he wants to say, know he's going to get the opportunity to do it, rather than just like you got to get it all out at once. That's what I think it was more. He didn't think he was going to have time.
Well, we'll
think about this, right? I'll give you an example, right? So you go out on a date with a girl, you like her a lot, you want her to know how great of a freaking person you are, right? So you tell her, I like this, I'm like this, but it doesn't give you the chance to get to know you, right? So you're giving her a 2-second commercial rather than just sitting back and if you want to know what I'm thinking, ask me. So I think Trick's in that phase where it's like, hey, audience, I really am good, versus like, hey, just watch me. I'll show you.
He has good ring work.
Oh, he's what, 26, 27? Like he's just at the beginning.
Yeah. He's just like he's there. Just working, earn your stuff. Let me ask you a question. You're in the Major League now.
But let me ask you a question, right? So I think somebody similar in popularity that came in to say Ilya Dragunov, right? Long term, who do you see big and make? I'm not talking about the best wrestler because Ilya Dragunov's. I bet you at one point in the next 5 years they will say he's the best wrestler in the WWE.
I agree.
But
I have to agree.
Right? I mean, he's excellent, but like I don't see star on Ilya. I see very good wrestler, and he
has good ring work.
Best in the world.
He has great ring work.
Yeah, but like You look at a guy like Trick Williams, like, who would you rather have for the next 15 years? Who's going to make you the most money? Who's going to be asked to star in commercials? Who's going to be asked to do a cameo in a movie, right? Who's going to play, henchman number 3 in the next
Trick Williams movie? Do it without being that guy? Like,
I'm no way in shape comparing him to The Rock, but just like you think of The Rock when he kind of first came into his own and started doing like the Scorpion King. I could see that being Trick in like 2 or 3 years.
Okay.
Just I'm no way in hell comparing him to The Rock, but just that charisma he has, it's you can't you can't teach that.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I just think that I personally think they moved him up too quick, too soon.
And that's the bottom line.
That's the bottom line.
That's
I think I should get like a royalty.
Because I said so.
Trick tonight. I don't think anybody else could have put Trick over better than I did tonight.
Right?
You did. No, you put him over.
Right.
And I'm not saying he's bad.
I know you're not.
He's definitely not a Goldberg. I mean,
well, one of the best.
You're just saying he's not ready. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah. RKO.
What if this is their is he ready? Like
1, 2. Oh, Damien.
What if this is their like, hell, let's see what he's got.
That's what I think it is.
Like, you got to put him on the stage to see if he can shine. You know what I mean?
And if now
you could have put other people there, I get you on that, Mike. But
I'd rather.
I think they're just trying it out.
Yes, and
here's
right
a
now
chance, boy. Step up to the plate and swing.
Right now is a good time to put him up there. I'd rather than put him up there on a stage like Saturday Night main event instead of a regular pay-per-view.
See what you got. Like, hey,
here's your chance. See what you can do with him.
We're gonna put you on bait. We're gonna put you up into the plate, and we're gonna throw like just a straight up fastball right down the middle.
Yeah, he's not.
That's like
he's not fighting Drew at the Rumble.
Yeah.
I talk shit about Gunther.
And I think this loss ain't gonna make a fuck to Trick Williams because it's gonna showcase him. Yeah, I don't think it hurts him at all.
And if he doesn't get pinned, you can pin Damien.
Yeah, it don't hurt him.
It's got to be Randy, right?
I think it's Randy.
Yeah,
but that's like I talked shit on Gunther a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
And then I watched Unreal, and he literally had 10 seconds on Unreal. I changed my mind about Gunther.
Oh, really?
He has what it takes to be a superstar. So I will personally admit right now I was wrong, and he has. Granted, to me he's missing something, but he looked on Unreal. He looked at Triple H and said, "Yeah, I'll put McAfee over." And just the way he was talking, backstage and stuff like that.
Oh,
he gets the business.
Oh,
I will say about Unreal. I was hanging out at my buddy's house the other night. We were drinking, chilling, and stuff. And because he makes fun of me, he's like, "Man, you never want to watch anything. You just want to listen to music." And I was like, "Shit, you want to watch something?" I was like, "Check this shit out." And I put on the season 1 of Unreal. This is before the second one came out. And he was like, "Holy fuck, this is good, man. This is awesome." I mean, I finally get it now a little bit. Like it made him kind of halfway become a fan because he got it for what it was and not like, oh, this fake bullshit. He actually got it for what it was.
And even with that, like, what about, even the storyline like with Seth? Like, that's what the main thing was about, was Seth. Man.
Seth's come back as a babyface, man. Seth has got to come back as a babyface.
Oh, he will, of course.
He's going to be John Wick all over the place when he comes back.
Right. Burn it down!
And maybe it's Braun versus Seth at WrestleMania. Maybe that's the match.
I'll be okay with that.
Wait a second. Didn't think about that one.
Maybe that's the match.
That's it would make
I
that's
did see where
way.
I did see where Russo had to do his little bitching, complaining, and
Oh,
crying and
Lord.
everything.
Can't wait to hear this.
Well, it was about the um, who was it? Io Sky giving Triple H a hug.
Oh, I think
Yeah,
I saw something like that where he's like, "This is unprofessional and
yeah,
weirded me
bitch,
out,
fuck
whatever."
off. Like,
For real,
Seriously.
man. If you're not either of those people in that moment, then okay, yeah. Who cares what it looked like to you? Ask
yeah,
either of
like
them what it was. Like that's it.
Vince Russo. I'll be the first to say.
Oh, Sammy won.
Holy shit!
Sammy
Here
won.
we
There we
go.
go. What I say? What I say?
Yeah, but our story's better.
No,
Right?
but my opinion, Sammy winning.
What if Drew beats his ass and then he comes
No,
in and
And
wins the Rumble?
he pulls double duty.
Yeah.
Guys,
just
I
saying.
hear some whimpering. I'll be right back. If I mute, am I going to mute the whole thing?
No, you
No,
just
no.
mute yourself.
Okay.
You'll be all right.
Yeah.
But no, with this whole Vince Russo thing about the hug.
I think it was. I thought it was real overblown. It's like someone just saw the picture of them like hugging, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, this." But I
I
mean,
think it
like,
was.
I
I
think
think
it's
it was
just
Vince
so
Russo
overblown. Like,
being
if you're not
jealous.
either of those people, then you can fuck off. That's kind of how I view it. It doesn't matter what you think of it. The people, EO and Triple H are the only people's opinion about it that matters. If you ain't
Yes,
them, then it should
and
be it should be fuck all to you.
Stephanie McMahon was right there in the same room.
Exactly. Like it's not
You
that.
know,
It's a fucking. I mean,
she
it's wrestling, man. They just put on a
she
good show. Like,
she was happy about the
yeah.
match. She was happy about what she won. She was happy about all this. She gave him a hug. That's the hug she
Heaven
gave
forbid
him.
she get excited about like kicking ass, you know?
Yeah, like fuck off. Like
Yeah. I'm with you 100% on that. Like, if you're not Triple H or her, your opinion means jack shit.
mhm.
About that. Obviously, I talk about the Cowboys. I don't play for the Cowboys. I get what everybody, all the haters are gonna say, but I'm saying like, you know, it doesn't. It means fuck all in the
And
long.
that's it. And that's it. It's just it's like fuck off, man. Like you're just
Yeah,
doing this shit just to damn talk shit. Now
they're excited.
you're
They're happy.
talking shit because WWE will not hire you back. Like that's all you do.
Exactly. I know you're not going to jump on your boss like that. We get it. No one else is. Like,
Yeah,
but they just did it. Like, it
yeah,
happens.
they did. Like, hey, thank you for all this.
Yeah, like that was awesome. That was awesome. Good match. Good show.
Hmm.
Heck yeah.
Shout out EO.
Oh,
But
yeah.
it's Vince Russo, and the coach. Both neither of them gonna get hired back by WWE, so they
Right.
have to talk shit.
Mike, how long have you been at your current job?
I've been at my current job for 13 years.
And how many people there do you consider like family?
From my job,
Yeah.
uh, 10 to 15.
Right? So don't you see them, you give them a big hug?
Yeah,
Right? When they do something that you appreciate or vice versa, don't they give you a
yeah,
huge
man. I
hug?
mean, yeah, there's a lot of people. I mean, like I said, there's 10 to 15 people. Like I said, like I'm close with. That they do something good. It's like, oh man, that's fucking great.
Right,
Congratulations.
yeah.
Like,
So like, who fucking cares if he was jumping on Triple H and giving him a hug?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
Dude,
there's
Stephanie
people.
was sitting. I thought it was great. Stephanie was sitting right there.
Exactly.
I
That's
was like,
exactly what we
if
said.
people thought it was weird, y'all the motherfuckers that are weird.
Yeah, right.
Stephanie was right there. Like, I mean, it wasn't that big of a fucking deal. I
Oh,
mean, she
if
jumped
that's
up
where
and
your
gave him a
mind
hug.
goes to, then you need to take a long look in the mirror.
Yeah,
Right?
she's 4 foot nothing. He's like 6 foot tall. Of course, she has to jump up and give him a hug. I mean, who fucking cares?
Right on.
I mean, but
Oh,
yeah, I mean,
man.
like I said, there's people out in my work that I got my work family, my home family, and like my work family is like, we're just much for everything, you know.
I think, unfortunately, there's guys in wrestling that it's not, unless it's their idea, they shit all over it.
Well,
Like I said, I guess
this
it's
is
like
this
that
is
in
coming
all
from
life,
the
right?
guy that said at the beginning of 2026 he had nothing to do with wrestling, And then it just so happened he got signed on with JCW or what the fuck they called.
Whoop whoop.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shout
he's
out to
writing
them.
for Juggalo?
Yeah.
No way.
And then all of a sudden, oh, I'm all about wrestling again. Fuck off, Russo. Fuck off, Russo.
Bro.
He
Well,
blocked me on Twitter and Instagram and anything else anyway. So fuck off, Russo.
Shocking. Shocking development here on the Kick Out
yeah.
Crew.
Well, now
Who's got the bottom third? Mike Whitaker blocked this by Vince Russo.
Yeah.
he doesn't
fuck
get
off.
the luxury of listening to
Look,
Mike Whitaker. So you know,
I'll give him his credit when his credit is due. Just don't take over credit for what you did.
yeah.
You know, and that's what he did. He took over credit for what he did, and then he wanted overreactions for what he did. Fuck off. No. If it wasn't for Vince McMahon, you wouldn't be shit. Plain and simple.
Boom. And Mike Whitaker said so.
Damn
Right.
right.
Thank you.
And I'll put that on Twitter. Mike Whitaker said so. Vince Russo
about to say,
ain't
and
shit
that's the bottom
without
line.
Vince McMahon. Like,
Kick Out
Fuck
Crew
off.
124.
yeah. And,
So-
well, we can't. I'm not going to put that
24/7. You do those shirts.
on.
24/7. Kick Out Crew 24/7.
Kick Out Crew 24/7. You should.
like it.
Yeah,
in the
I
style.
won't put that on the whole crew. I'll put that on my personal opinion. Fuck Vince Russo. Like, playing out.
Playing out.
And
I
there
can
you
say
have
the
it.
same thing for one of my old favorite wrestlers, Kevin Nash. All he does is talk shit about people. Exactly. Like, come on, man. Like, really? Stop talking shit about all these people. Like, these people are making a living, and all you're doing is talking shit because you're not there. Fuck off.
Hey, it's turned into a hell of an episode, huh?
He blocked
that
me
was for
too.
Bobby. That was for Bobby.
Yeah, he blocked me too. So I'm not on Twitter from him too because he blocked me too.
Hey, probably blocking us next. Thanks, Mike. And
Hey.
you can like and subscribe.
And you can
Follow
block
us
us
on
after liking
Facebook.
and subscribing us. Hit that arcade.
Yeah, follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Facebook. Mike will probably get us all blocked. But, you know.
You never know.
And hit that over the moon salt on like and subscribe down at the bottom of the page.
That's right.
So we've been I don't want to wrap this up if you guys aren't ready, but I think Saturday Night's Men's Over. I think James has got to get on with his social
I got
calendar.
bonus Saturday night main event.
Oh heck yeah!
Yeah.
So
All right.
No, we
So-
talked about a dating game last week. Well, we'll see how far it goes.
we'll keep working on that. So I just got one last question for the group. James, what do you got for us, my man?
Oh, well.
Take us out, my brother.
Well, you know what I got for us? And it's kind of one of those things that I guess we were talking about this whole episode. It's when you're putting that moment to shine, just believe in yourself. Strike when the iron is hot, but also be sure to prolong that because it doesn't just start with one little thing. It starts with a multitude of things. We talked about getting over, right? Some people say it takes 2 years. So don't pin yourself by one bad day because sometimes it takes some time and you got to, get up and show up because those days don't turn into tomorrows unless you lose to today. And we ain't doing that. I don't think you're going to do that, And if you need help, then damn sure reach out and get that because no one else wants to see you give up either. That's what it's all about, baby. Show up, be present, and just do you. And then do it again tomorrow. And then little by little. Don't conquer the whole thing in one day. Just conquer the day. Because you know what they say? Because when life pins you down, you just kick out at 2. That's all it's about, man. That's what we do. And that's what you do. On your show. We didn't even get that at the intro. Mike had to do it like Are You Afraid of the Dark style. But hey, I mean, why not, right? It's your show. Can't wait to see everybody next week and appreciate it. And we'll, Until next time, goodbye.
We're back.